What's up, pipe smokers? Out in the shop on this Sunday morning, as you can see. I'm was over here working on this side of the workbench, so I thought I would just shoot the video from this side for once. I usually sit over there on the other side in front of that heater there, but anyway, I was waiting to save one of these tins for something special, and since it's actually so close to Christmas, I wanted to crack one of these open. I haven't had this stuff for ages, so I'm going to open up a tin of Dark Star. This one is from 1999, so it's almost 20 years old. So let's crack this one open, and I'm going to do a complete honest review on this one, and I'm going to smoke it in one of my mirrors. Let's crack this bad boy open together. Wait for it, listen. Wait for it. Oh yeah. Like I said, I haven't had this stuff in ages, so wow. The aroma is crazy. Still wet as can be. Kind of hard to see that out here. There you go. I do see some plume. Hard to believe it's still that wet. Very thin cut broken flake. It's hard to see out here, but I'm gonna go ahead and try and let this sit for a couple minutes and light a bowl up and give you my honest opinion, and we'll go from there. Be back in a second. As you can see, I'm back. I'm smoking it in my meerschaum. And I'll probably add a couple video clips to this when I get back over there to the other side and smoke one of my other pipes too. I honestly only let it sit for probably 10-15 minutes. And if I remember correctly, it was a little spicy. Now, for over 20 years, obviously, you think it would mellow down some. A little bit of tongue bite right off the get-go, but that's with a lot of Virginias with me. Out of the tin, I got that raisiny fig, almost like a sourdough bread smell. I didn't get that traditional McClelland's ketchupy smell. This is definitely a tobacco that you want to sit back and think about the complexity and everything you're getting out of it, instead of trying to rush through a video like this. Obviously, it's good. I honestly can't remember if I had this before or not. Like I said, if I have, it's been 6-7 years ago. I'm not really liking it out of this meerschaum. I mean, I like it, but I mean, I want to try it out of a traditional pipe that I smoke all the time. I know a lot of people love meerschaums, and I like them. I just, if I'm going to sample something new or something and get that true taste for the first time, I'd honestly rather do it out of a cob than I would a mirror. But I read a lot of reviews of people saying it was very hard to keep this stuff lit. Well, maybe after 20 years, it's settled down and dried out enough to where It's still wet, but it's burning pretty good. I'm getting some projects done on my vacation here. One of them I just finished up. I'm not going to say who it was, but somebody wanted, I usually don't take commissions, but somebody wanted me to make something for them. And I thought it was a pretty neat challenge, so I was like, okay, I'll take this. This is the smallest pipe I have ever made. And I'm not asking what they're going to do with it. But I would definitely think they're not going to be smoking tobacco out of this, but I don't know how to show you to do it justice, actually, how small this pipe is. But let me tell you, it's very small. The bore hole, the pipe hole itself, the bore is actually, I think it was 3/8, maybe ½ inch. I think it was 3/8. I can't get my finger down in there. And the pipe's overall about ½ inch, 3/4 tall, and maybe 1.5 inches long without the stem. And yeah, pretty cool. But I don't think they're going to be smoking tobacco out of it. But to each their own. Like I said, oh, another thing I want to do out here, I'm going to, this weekend, I'm going to make a pipe rack. I made one before, I'm going to make another one. I'm taking on another project, and I'll make a video out of that as well. For Christmas, my wife bought me that Rabbit Air HEPA filter system where I can smoke pipes and cigars in my rec room in my smoking lounge, and I won't have to open up the window and the fan. I'll show you how I do all that now. But it's on order now. It won't be here till after Christmas, but I'm on vacation, so I can wait. It'll be here early next week sometime. And I want to make another rack for my smoking lounge. Haven't quite decided how I'm going to go about it yet, but I'll take you along with me. It'll be nice to be able to not only smoke out here when I want, but also in my leather chair in my smoking lounge, make it nice in the winter time or when it's hot outside. I usually, like I said, I have to put a box fan in a window. And whether it's cold or hot out, I'm letting the air in or out, you know, and it's annoying. I mean, I got a heater down there, but still, this way it'd be a lot nicer. So that'll be nice. So after I get another bowl packed of this with another pipe, I'll give you my final take on it. Talk to you boys and girls later. I'm back. Got some projects done this morning. One actually took me quite a while. It was a pain in the ass. I just had nothing but trouble. And then I wanted to make me another pipe rack for my smoking lounge. And I just used scrap material I had, like old pallets and stuff like that. And I made it cheap, and I mean, I made it cheap. I mean, it looks okay, but believe me, it's nothing. It's gonna hold 17 pipes. And I don't know if I'm gonna put it on my wall or on a shelf yet, or behind me in my smoking lounge. I'll show you guys that later, but it's It's amazing what you can do with little to nothing if you know what the hell you're doing. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's $3 of scrap wood that I used. Go online and for like a 17 style rack pipe holder like that, 30, 40, 50 bucks and up. I said it's nothing to brag about, but it's suitable for me. But getting back to this is that old Dark Star that I was smoking earlier today, and I know I'm gonna make a few people mad that I love this stuff, but I don't get it. I mean, I know it's a good quality Virginia. I just don't like what they did to it. What I get out of this is really strong black licorice, a little bit of figs and raisins, and I get like a brown spice, like kind of like something bitter, kind of like bitters actually. If you ever had bitters, like in a whiskey drink, you put bitters in there. That's kind of what I'm getting out of that also. I mean, it's something that I can smoke, but it's not nowhere near. I mean, I think I had my hopes up high being 20 years old, and it's just not for me. It's okay. I just don't like the taste of it. But to each their own. That's why there's so many tobaccos to choose from out there. I'm not going to miss this that it's gone. I have a lot of other old ones. I want to try the, I can't remember what the hell they are now. The number 22, the number 24, the number 27, and Bombay, and what's the other one? St. James, and I have the other one too. Can't think of it off the tip of my tongue. Black something. But Blackwood's fake. But this is one from McClelland's that I'm definitely not going to miss. Now, 40th anniversary. Oh my! That stuff is amazing. That's my #1 tobacco of all time ever. I've already said that in a previous video. If you ever get a chance to try the 40th. I'm stocked up on it, but I'm not stocked up on it enough to where I'm happy anyway, but here's what it is. There's a lot of other tobaccos out there. And getting back to the video I'd made last night, the Capstan Blue, I got a lot of comments on that the yellow is actually better than the blue, so I'll probably crack that one tomorrow. It's also aged the same. I got them the same time. I got them back in 2014, so there's like 5 years age on them. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to do reviews on everything I have, whether it's discontinued or not. So I'm going to give you my final review on this one, my score. Hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Talk to you boys and girls later. One last quick thing. If anybody loves Dark Star or wants to try it and hasn't got to, or Virginia Woods, I have the bigger tins of each, and I don't really care for either one of them. If you want to trade some 40th anniversary for it, leave me a private message or get in touch with me.
Talk to you later.